After reuniting with Maitreya Daivi Shakti, my true pilgrimage at last began. I came to India for this alone, to remind myself of Krishna, to hear the subtle echo of his flute in the dirt of my heart, and to draw nearer to the one who revealed him to me, Srila Prabhupada. It started at the sacred banks of Mother Ganga, the holy river I had only glimpsed in films and scriptures until now. She descended to this world through Lord Vamadeva's divine mercy, his lotus foot piercing the cosmic covering, letting the eternal waters of the causal ocean cascade down pure and untouched to embrace the earth. Day after day, thousands upon thousands of pilgrims gathered at her edge, surrendering to her currents to wash away lifetimes of karma and sinful reactions. As I sat there, watching them immerse themselves in devotion, I let her gentle flow wash over my polluted mind. In that moment, I remembered Srila Prabhupada's words.
You'll find in India still the advanced gentlemen, dirty water, they say, Ganges. But you'll find practically that anyone who is taking regular bathing in this dirty water is healthy.
As I sat along this holy river, its waters infused with self-purifying particles that made them antiseptic and antibacterial, granting pilgrims devotion to the Supreme Lord through simple immersion. The artificial remedies of modern medicine stood abandoned, helplessly crying in the presence of her everlasting healing might. Ganga, where families surrendered the bodies of their departed loved ones into her sacred embrace, just as you can see here. Wait, what? Oh my God. No, he's moving. I got scared. Then I glimpsed this beautiful family, a father patiently teaching his children to appreciate the holy waters of this transcendental river. Wait for me! I also want to get liberated! The father asked me to take a selfie with them and send him this video in exchange. He sent the photo, but his profile mysteriously disappeared and I wasn't able to find him again in the black hole of the internet universe. So if you know him by any chance, please share with him this video. This is the photo.
Something a bit weird here. Maybe this shouldn't even be on video. But she needs like a big bottle of juice. You want mangoes, Prabhu?
Yep. On my way back to the ashram, I met Maitreya. He seemed disturbed.
Yeah, let's have to get Mosambi.
I could feel he wanted to talk about something important, but I couldn't quite tell what it was.
But these mangoes are also good. This mango is the best.
While picking up mangoes, he tried to act as though nothing had happened.
How many mangoes can you take?
But I knew Maitreya, and I knew he was about to reveal his troubled mind to me. Here he goes. 3, 2, 1.
I don't recommend you to get married unless you really need it, because you're basically dealing with this very irrational being, and there's nothing you can do to satisfy that person in some circumstances. But even though it's so irrational and crazy, and you have to just accept it and stay with it, her. And so That's the purification, to stay with it. But it's really tough on the mind. So.
I was sorry for him, but I encouraged him.
You're doing great service.
No buy. No buy. I paid 80 rupees last time.
Well, as the husband, it's your duty to protect the woman and serve her. You have to be nice to her and pacify her and comfort her. You have to figure out how to do it. It's tough. You cannot be a brahmachari and at the same time grihasta. Brahmachari is brahmachari, grihasta is a grihasta.
Yeah, sometimes I actually become envious because I see like in other groups, the grihastas, they have freedom. They can like go around and do their services, and it doesn't seem like their wives are like holding them back.
Yeah, that is what you see, but you don't see what is behind the scenes exactly. Like you and Daivi Shakti also, you appear as very kind of a cool couple, very nice, very romantic, very gopi toothpaste, matchless gift, going to India together, sharing selfies and photographs together. Oh. And there are probably other devotees who are envious of you. That only if I could be so ideal as these devotees. Relativity.
You really have to be strong. I can understand why, like, yeah, I see what you're saying, because many devotees in the early days, they took sannyas. Sometimes when it's like this, certain situations, when you're fighting, oh boy, the desire for sannyas is there very strongly. The sannyas danda is calling.
I wondered if our transcendental trip to the holy places was turning into a grihasta drama. That would be so unfortunate. I remained hopeful, remembering Chanakya Pandit, the great Indian politician, who said that
quarrels between husband and wife should not be taken seriously.
one moment they're ready to kill each other, and the next they make truce.
He's cheating me.
The conditioned soul continuously runs after material sense gratification, although there is no factual happiness in it. Prahlad Maharaj declares that persons addicted to materialistic life repeatedly chew that which has already been chewed, just like this squeezed out sugarcane skin lying on the ground.
The Vaishnava Acharyas, relationship coaches, they say that that you should never think of your wife as your wife, but as the wife of Krishna, or the gopi of Krishna, or a servant of Krishna. And you are nothing. You're simply a servant of that gopi. There's one very important principle in spiritual life and in material life also. The more you try to control, the more you become a servant. The more you become a servant, the more you control. So you try to control, I want to be the man, and give this up. It's not gonna work.
I'm happy I got married because now I have this intense suffering, and now my desire to hear these instructions is increasing and increasing.
Vikash was patiently explaining to Maitreya how to get to Calcutta, our next destination. But before we moved on, I had to see if the skull-shaping barber was actually real.
By the way, there's many of you who are watching all these nice videos as though nothing, and you still not subscribed. Come on, hit that subscribe button. Expand the bliss Krishna consciousness movement. Liberation. I'm getting liberated. Moksha.
Shaving. One is using the blood.
In the meanwhile, Daivi Shakti was
getting sugarcane juice.
she's amazingly good at bargaining with the locals and sometimes even gets things for free. I'm not sure what Maitreya's deal is. Daivi Shakti is a wonderful girl and definitely much better at bargaining.
He's cheating me. What's the system of negotiations? How do you negotiate?
Hare Krishna. Bolo bolo Hare Krishna, come come.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Haribol.
Haribol, Haribol.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Nahi. 250. Too much money. No money. Look, not job.